Pemirsa, dimanapun Anda berada, salam jumpa kembali dan salam Pancasila. Hari ini kru Pusdiwasbang mengambil lokasi syuting di tempat kerja narasumber, dan narasumber kita kali ini adalah saudara kita dari satu negara. Siapa orangnya? Nanti sebentar kita akan bincang-bincang dengan beliau. Mark, thank you for your time today. So, the National Insight Study and Development Center of Tribuana Tunggal Dari University has a regular program to create content for the YouTube channel from various sources for education and motivation to maintain the unitary state of Republic based on Pancasila and the 1945 Constitution, Mereka and then multiculturalism. So Indonesia now, regarding the Heroes Day on November 10, National Father's Day on November 12, and Mother's Day on December 22. So we have some questions for the introduction about us. Can we talk about some topic today?
Yes, I'd be glad to answer any questions you have.
Okay, thank you, Mark, for your time together. First, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Mark Being, and I have been in Indonesia for 17 years now. I am a high school and middle school teacher. At the moment, I'm teaching middle school English.
Thank you. Tell me, what do you think about Indonesia? Like the culture, people, and food, tourism, traditional, etc.
Well, Indonesian people are very peaceful and peace-loving. Indonesian people also tend to be very artistic. There's a lot of color in Indonesia. People like to paint their houses in very colorful paint, which is not common from where I'm from. Indonesian food is spicy but tasty, and Indonesian traditions tend to be surrounding showing respect to people and caring for people.
Okay, interesting. Good. Tell me what national holidays are in your home country. Is always celebrated every year?
Yes, well, I come from Sri Lanka.
Yes.
And in Sri Lanka, one major holiday is the Sri Lankan New Year's celebration. It's in the middle of April, and there are many unique foods that are made specifically for that.
Okay, good. So, Pamak, in Indonesia, there is Heroes Day on November, like we say last time. So, please tell us what a hero and the preciousness of father and mothers mean to you.
Is that Hari Pahlawan?
Yes, it's Hari Pahlawan, and Hari Ibu and Hari Ayah.
Okay, so in Sri Lanka we have never really celebrated Mother's Day or Father's Day, and I have noticed that every country seems to have a different Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Yes.
I have never really celebrated those days. I know in schools sometimes people make cards for their parents, but personally I have not really celebrated Mother's Day and Father's Day. I like to think that Mother's Day and Father's Day is every day. Regarding Heroes Day, unfortunately I'm not really familiar with what happens on Heroes Day in Indonesia. I have never celebrated it.
Yes. Yeah, in Indonesia we have the Heroes Day, the relation with the Independence Day. So, a few months.
Is that the same day in February? In August?
In August is the Independence Day.
Yes.
The proclamation for the independence is on 17 August
Yes.
1945. And after that, after the Independence Day, we have the condition in Surabaya when all the people in Surabaya is very angry when the Dutch put the flag, red, white and blue Dutch flag on the top on the Yamato Hotel. So this many people come to take out the blue one, so still red and white, merah putih.
For Indonesian Independence Day, I have celebrated every year.
Yes.
And it's quite interesting that there's so much neighborhood celebration for Independence Day in Indonesia, and we've joined some of those competitions and things. It's quite interesting. Yeah.
Okay, and then you join in your community too?
Neighborhood.
And then in the school too? No.
Yeah, the school usually has a holiday on Independence Day, so that's mostly a neighborhood thing.
Oh, okay. So many food and something.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Pak Mark, please give us some hope and message and motivation for the younger generation or student people in Indonesia and abroad.
Well, we are conducting this interview in English, so I'll say something about English that I have noticed. In the 17 years that I have been in Indonesia, I have noticed that the younger generation, more and more people in the younger generation speak English fluently. When I came here, it was much harder to find people who speak in English. Now it's not so uncommon to find people who speak English fluently. And that shows a wonderful growth and strengthening of the education program here in English teaching. So I think that's great, and I would say keep it up.
Okay, good. So, Pak Mark, did you enjoy staying in Indonesia?
Yes, I've enjoyed it very much.
Very much, yeah. So many places for tourism and
I have not traveled a lot,
Okay.
mostly in Java and Bali. I have not traveled a lot outside.
Okay.
I know there are a lot more interesting places to go to in Indonesia. Someday.
Someday, okay. So thank you for today, Pak Mark. I'm sorry I take you your time today.
Right.
Talk about Indonesia and your country. And pemirsa dimanapun Anda berada, demikianlah bincang-bincang singkat kami dengan saudara kita dari
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka hari ini. Terima kasih, thank for watch and like and subscribe, share and comment. So we want to inspiration people. So thank you for today. Terima kasih, Pak.
Sama-sama.